Okay, we're here at the Brisbane Papercraft Fair in June, and the lovely Edna is showing us how to use X-Press It Tripletac, and it's over to you, Edna.
Okay, so we're going to use a small canvas today. So it's X-Press It canvas, and we're going to cover it with a Fab Scraps paper. So what we want our end product to be is a series of notes and birds. And on the back of this paper there is an image, but we're going to make that go away with our transfer method. And to do that we're using X-Press It Tripletac glue. So this is a white-based fine glue product that dries clear. And the transfer method is actually on the side of the packaging. So when you buy this product you can refer to the side of the packaging or to this video. And the only other thing that you'll need to finish this is a simple paintbrush. So we're going to take our canvas and we're going to measure off approximately how much paper we're going to need and remove it from the paper pack. Remembering that this is what we're technically calling the good side of the paper, and we're going to apply Tripletac to the good side of the paper. So it's just a case of taking a good coverage of Tripletac on the good side of the paper, getting full coverage from side to side. It's okay if you go over the parts that you've already gone over, all the way out to the edge of the paper. The most important thing to do is not to get any glue on the reverse side of the paper. Once you have your glue on, you tip it over and you secure it to the front of the canvas with the right side of the paper down, giving it a good press so that it makes good contact with the canvas, and it will move around a bit. You can tip it over and give it a good press. And once you've done that, your choice is to wait for it to dry. And it depends obviously on where you live, but it'll take a few hours to dry naturally, better left overnight. Or if you have a heat gun, you can dry with the heat gun. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to come back in a moment once it's dry. Okay, so now we're back and we have dried our canvas and our paper so that it's dry. And we're going to now reveal the birds. So you remember in the beginning we had paper that was birds and music, and we have applied the Tripletac to the paper and secured it to the canvas. So you can move along the edges and rip off any excess. You can do a little bit more of that as we're going along. So now it's just a case of getting the same paintbrush with some clear water and applying it to the back of the canvas. And taking your fingers and gently giving it some friction, and you can start to see little beads of paper come away. So when you have a piece of paper that's double-sided, you're going to get to a point where the water allows you to rip off the double-sided piece of the paper, and it then leaves you with the membrane. So you can see the white membrane there. Once you get to the white membrane, you're going to want to be very gentle with your finger rubbing movements. So apply patches of paper at a time, gently rubbing back and forth with your fingers, and you can now see that that white membrane is coming off. Just continue to do that, and you can slowly start to see that the bird song music is coming through. So this is called a paper transfer technique, and what you're essentially doing is revealing on the canvas the very top layer of the scrapbooking paper. And it's simply a case of continuing with your brush and your water and removing the top layers of paper. Now on this canvas we've opted not to go down the sides of the canvas. You're welcome to take the paper down to the side. The paper will still transfer over the edge of the canvas, but in this case we're going to come along afterwards and decorate this canvas, which will also include putting some ink on the side of the canvas. So the choice is yours. It can be quite messy, so you might like to have a drop mat, but it's simply a case of working your way across the canvas until you reveal the paper that you chose to have as your feature paper on the canvas. So now we're back with the canvas that we have transferred the paper onto, and you can see that I've rubbed away all of the excess paper product. And now this is ready to dry and to decorate. So you can choose at this point in time to either keep it in this muted feel, and it's quite a rustic, shabby chic feel, or you could choose to go back over the top with Tripletac to seal it at this point in time. So what that will do is provide you with a gloss finish, which you can then continue to embellish, or you can choose to leave it as it is, embellish it as it is, and leave it that way, or come back once you've finished embellishing and seal it with the same product that you used to secure the paper.